Paradise is not a place of freedom. It is a place of rules. In the architecture of human belief, the garden of perfection has always been defined not by what you can do, but by the one thing you cannot. Do not eat the apple. Do not look back at Sodom. Do not open the box. In 1812, Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm published a collection that would define the moral subconscious of the Western world. But hidden among the famous tales of glass slippers and red hoods lies a darker, more theological narrative. It is catalogued as KHM3, Mariamkin, Our Lady's Child. It is a story that dismantles the fairy tale expectation of a happily ever after and replaces it with a brutal interrogation of truth, shame, and the crushing weight of divine authority. This is not a story about a princess finding a prince. It is a story about a prisoner finding her voice in the shadow of the state. To understand the nightmare, we must understand the desperation that birthed it. The story begins in the economic reality of the medieval peasantry. A woodcutter exists on the brink of starvation. In the pre-industrial world, children were not merely loved, they were economic burdens. The Grimms tell us of a man so poor he cannot feed his only daughter. This is the primal fear of the proletariat, inability to sustain life. Into this poverty steps the Virgin Mary. But this is not the gentle, passive mother of the Nativity. This is the Queen of Heaven, a sovereign entity with the power to transact. She makes an offer. She will take the child. She will raise her in luxury. It is an adoption, but it is also a purchase. The woodcutter, relieved of his burden, agrees. The transaction is complete. The girl is lifted from the mud of the earth into the gold of the heavens. For years, the girl lives in a state of suspended innocence. She is fed, clothed, and surrounded by angels. It is a utopia. But utopias are fragile ecosystems. They require total obedience to survive. When the girl turns 14, age of maturity, the threshold of womanhood, Queen of Heaven must leave on a journey. She entrusts the girl with the keys to the kingdom, 13 keys for 13 doors. You may open the 12, the Virgin says, but the 13th is forbidden. Here the story taps into the oldest motif in folklore. The Bluebeard prohibiting the wife, the deity prohibiting the creation. Why give the key at all? If the door is forbidden, why not withhold the means to open it? Because obedience without the option of disobedience is meaningless. Virtue is not an instinct, it is a choice. Curiosity is the engine of human evolution, but in the context of dogmatic faith, it is the root of original sin. The girl opens the 12 doors, she sees the apostles in their glory, but the 13th door remains, it gnaws at her.